What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We're back in the world of Madpack 2, and I'm still not dead yet, folks. I have completed the setup here. This is a complete Tier 2 setup. I went ahead and verified that. You can see all of these have 9 and 9. And so we're going to go ahead and put some ores through it, and we're just going to see how fast, or how long, however you want to look at it takes for these to do these. Now, I can do this a couple different ways. I can set a hopper up on top of this and feed everything into it. Which is probably how we're going to set it up. Main reason for doing that is just so I don't have to sit there because we got a lot of stuff to make this episode, and I'm going to try and get all of that done before we have to cut. All right, so we'll use a diamond chest. That's probably the easiest way to go about it. So we'll come back over here, and we need the hopper on top and then the chest next to it. Whoops. So we'll put a hopper here, and then we'll put a chest on top. There we go. I hate those pipes. They connect to everything. I mean, I don't hate them. It's just they can be... That can be rather frustrating sometimes. Oh, Jesus. Remember I told you the one tier... Look at this. This is the lowest tier. The lowest tier of... Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. You can see how much just a little takes. It's ridiculous. Anyways, we're going to put all of the ores in here like this. And that should do all those. They're going to pass into here. And unfortunately, it's not going to pass into here until we set... Well, there it goes. I guess it is smart enough to figure it out. It doesn't work with aluminum. That's a bummer. Hopefully, it'll work with everything else. You can see it is happily producing all those. Those are then moving quickly into here, which will shortly... Oh, I had this turned off. I forgot. I had to crush some things. I need to set that back to blue. There we go. Now they're working. And that's moving into here, which is then moving into here, which is then quickly replacing it over here, which is nice. So this is like I said, a fully encased Tier 2 setup. We are also not wasting the hydrogen that we get over here. This is all being put back into a gas burning generator. So we're burning gas to produce 800 RF. I'm pretty sure 800 RF would not be anywhere near close enough to power all of these machines. Each of these machines can now hold 240,000 RF, which you can see in the top center of your screen. Either way, kind of a moot point at this point. Don't hear the crushing going anymore, so that means it's stuck. I love this thing. I love this thing. Okay, so this is tier 2. We want to move to Tier 3, and then eventually we're going to move to Tier 4. Now, Tier 3 quadruples, and Tier 4 quintuples, which I guess is 5x, I think, if I recognize my weird, strange number duplications. Okay, so to get to quadrupling, we need to add a couple machines. And the first machine that we need to add is this salinization plant. Now, salinization is huge. This is a rather large... It's basically producing brine, which is what we need. I believe it's producing brine. I think that's what it is. Yes, brine. So we're going to need a ridiculous amount of these. So let's look it back up again so I can see them. So we're going to need a lot of copper, and we're going to need some dynamic tanks. So dynamic tanks are steel and cobblestone. So let's get some steel. I think any steel will work, but we'll go ahead and use this kind. And now we need cobble. And thankfully, we can actually still see cobblestone, which is nice. All right, so I'll put this in the middle. We surround this with these. That's gonna give us some dynamic tanks. That should be more than we need, I believe. And then we need to surround these with copper. So we're gonna need a ridiculous amount of copper ingots. Again, I don't think it really matters which ones we use. We will go ahead and use the Mekanism ones just because that's easy. And then we're gonna surround this like this. And this is gonna give us kind of the core. Now, that looks like a lot, but this structure is even bigger than like some of the Railcraft boilers and things. So we're gonna need quite a few of these. Hopefully that will autofill. No, of course not. That would make my life easy. Make my life easy. Now, the setup for this is kind of similar to the way Railcraft works in that it's a multi-block structure. So you're going to be building something physical in the world and then kind of going up as you go from there. So you pull that down. 64 is definitely not enough, but it'll probably get us started. I can at least show you guys the layout of it. The other things that we're going to need is we're going to need at least 2 valves. These valves are going to be what's going to allow us to move product from basically in and out. Think of it like if we were talking railcraft, then these would be the valves that you put in and out. So you need one to put something in and one to pull the brine out. And I forget what we're putting in with this yet. But we're not there yet, so we're gonna need to get the thing built first. So we're gonna go ahead and build 2 of these dynamic tanks. I don't know if I actually, yeah, I do need 2 of them, and then I think we have everything else. So let's go ahead and click that. So we put you there, put you there. We have 2 of these. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we need some copper ingots, and there we go. That's gonna give us our salination valves. Finally, we need this right here. I'm going to hold off making this. This goes at the very, very, very top. And it's not I did say finally, but it's, unfortunately, that is not the final option. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and throttle this thing down a little bit because I don't want to blow everything up over here. We are going to need some torches. I'm going to open this up and we're going to put the black hole band back inside of here because I want everything going inside of here again because it's, whoops, we'll pull the torches out. Because we're going to be doing quite a bit of this over the next minute or two. I'll put you there for now, and we'll put you there. We don't want anything spawning here. All right, we'll open this up. I need to be careful because I don't want to break my pipes. So we'll just go ahead and break this manually. And I'm going to leave that right where it is. We're going to be moving this direction. So let's switch back over to our catalytic lens. And we're going to bust that out, bust this out. And then we're going to fill you up like that. Perfect. And I need to go at least 2 more. So we'll do 2 more over. There we go. And that gives us a nice little, that's 3x3. We need a 4x4. So that is sufficiently large right there. And so basically we just need to take this all the way up. Is that 4? No. There we go. We need to basically take this all the way up about 16 blocks. So I'm going to go ahead and turn our catalytic lens up 1 notch. Hopefully there's no lava or nasty things up there, or this could get really hairy. All right, it looks like we're good. Perfect. Okay. Now this whole little area for the most part is going to be filled, but I'm going to come up here and put some torches just for my own safety. Break that. Hang on. Get that torch out. All right, we'll place you there. That's going to light most of this up. I don't think anything can spawn in air. I think it has to spawn on the ground. We do have some nasty spawn spots there, though. Okay, let's come get some more torches. Hopefully nothing spawns while we're over here grabbing torches. Torch, thank you. All right, I think we're good. Okay, we're just going to put one there, put one there. And we should be good. I don't see any scaries. Whoops, there's one. Put you there. Perfect. And then we'll just kind of... There we go. Yes, I know it's wasteful. I know it's hideous. No, I don't care. Okay. So the salinization plant, from what I understand, is a 4x4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you just fill all of this in. That's the base. Now with this, you can go anywhere from 3 to 18 high. The higher it is, the more, I guess, hot it gets, and the faster it can produce brine. So we're going to go the full 18. So this is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's pretty high. That's pretty high. Now, this top block up here, I don't believe we will use that block. I think in the final product, we will be knocking this off. I'm not quite sure. Like I said, I've never built this before, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see how it goes. From what I understand, it's very similar to the Railcraft ones. You want to leave everything empty here. The catch to that is we do want to have an input and an output. So for the sake of this, we're going to make our inputs and outputs on this level. One, because it's the last level that we have easy access here. And we're going to probably put them... I'm going to put them on different sides. The reason I'm doing that, a lot of the cables like connecting, and I don't want to mix the two fluids up. It could make things rather sticky. So anyways, I'm going to finish filling this up. As you guys can see, this is going to be a rather large structure. Once I get it up, the top is a little tricky. So I want to make sure, I need to build it twice to make sure that I've got it as high as it can be. Because some places count it from the ground and some count it from here. So it's either 18 blocks from the bottom or 18 blocks here. I believe it's 18 from the bottom. But I want to make the biggest brine tank or salinization plant that we can. So give me a couple minutes and we'll be right back. All right, so we've got most of the structure built now. We now have to do the finishing touches. So first off, we're going to need to make a salinization controller. So we need 4 basic circuits, 2 steel casings. We've only got 1 steel casing. So steel casing, there we go. We have the circuits. What else do we need? We need a copper block, and then we need some of the glass. So thankfully, copper block is easy. Feed all that back in. Let's do copper. It doesn't really matter which copper block we use. And then we need the glass. So we're going to use this. I think we need 6 of them to make the tiers. Whoops. There we go. Stained glass panel. And I believe that will fix it. Yep. Okay. So we've got the salinization controller. Now we need the last pieces for this. And that's these... Whoops. That's these advanced solar panels, which are right here. And these are the top-end productions of energy, I believe, from the Mekanism system. So we're going to need a lot of osmium dust. Thankfully, we have a lot of osmium dust. On top of that, we're going to need a pretty decent amount of iron. So let's go ahead and grab a stack of iron. Iron ingot. Stack of iron should probably do it. Let's see, and unfortunately none of these have an EMC value. We're also going to need these solar panel little thingies, which is going to require a lot more of this glass, some enriched alloys, some redstone, and osmium ingots. So let's go ahead and get some more osmium ingots. We'll just do 2 full stacks for now. We're going to need a lot of redstone, so I'm going to go ahead and pull 4 stacks of that. And I believe we're running low on these enriched alloys. You can see we only have 8. To get those, we need redstone and iron. So I'm going to pull 1 more stack of iron out of here. Actually, we're going to do 2 more stacks of iron. And one of these is going to go straight into the machine over here. All right, so we got 26 of them over here. We're going to go ahead and put another batch in. We've already maxed this out with the speed and energy upgrades. So it shouldn't take too long for that to do its little deal. Where were we? Okay, solar panels right here. We're going to need the stained glass that I was showing you guys a minute ago. So we'll do some more glass. We're going to go pull 1 stack. I've got 14. This should give us a truly impressive amount. I'm going to stick with just 1 stack for now. The reason I say that is this. Oh, it does have an EMC on it, doesn't it? Okay, so that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. Okay, I was a little worried that we were going to end up with more than we can handle, and without an EMC value, we wouldn't be able to get rid of it. But since it does have an EMC value, I'm not too worried about making a shit ton of it. So that's going to give us all the solar panels that we need. The last little part that we're looking for is this energy tablet. So that is gold, gold, redstone, and these. So not a problem. We'll just get some gold ingots out. Gold ingot. I guess it would help if I could actually type. There we go. All right, so let's get to constructing. I think we can start with those. So we need 3 of these per solar panel. We need 4 solar panels to make 1 advanced. So 3 times 4 is 12. So we're going to go ahead and just pull the 12 out for now. Go ahead and cycle this out. There we go. We are running a little tight on space, so I'm going to go ahead and store that and that for now, just to make sure we have plenty of room. Okay, so we have the panels here. Now we just need these little energy tablets. So I don't know if the energy tablet is actually consumed or not. So we're going to make 1 for now, and we're going to see what happens. It's probably going to get consumed, but I'm not entirely sure. So let's go ahead and click that. I must be missing something, or it's not going to let me do it because it has the energy tablet on it, which is probably the issue. So we're just going to go like this. We'll split that there. We'll put the iron tablets there. Split these, and then we're just going to put the energy tablet right there. It does consume the energy tablet, so we're going to need a few more of those. Not a problem. So we need, what, 3 more energy tablets just for this one construct? Unfortunately, the energy tablets do not appear to stack. Whoops. Which is going to be a slight issue. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. We're going to dump you. And hopefully everything else will stack. Hopefully. All right. And then we're just going to run you straight over the top. Put you back in. Split. And we have 1. We have 2. Then we need 1 more. That's 4. All right. So now that we have those 4, that's going to allow us to combine those into the big reactor, or the big solar panel. There we go. So we'll do boom, boom. Iron along the bottom. Bam, 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 bam. And there we go. There's our first advanced solar panel. Now we need 3 more of these. I'll make those off camera. I did want to show you guys. Hang on, we're going to start these real quick. I did want to show you guys the top of this. So you guys can see this goes all the way up. And you're going to notice up here there's a slightly different setup. We're not doing complete setups here. Namely, we've got a missing block here. That's where this bad mamma gemma goes. That's where you'll control this whole thing. You can see the salinization plants right here. It says it's incomplete, height of 0. You can't click on anything to do anything yet. The reason it's incomplete is we don't have these 4 panels on each corner. Now, since these require a bit of height, we're going to go ahead and drop this down to the end. And I'm going to just knock 1 wall out here. We're going to do another wall out here. We're going to pound that one out as well. We're just going to torch right there. And I don't know if this is going to work underground. I'm hoping it does, so we don't have to fix it. We'll find out. Click that there, click that there. Basically, you have to open this whole top up so that we can get all this stuff fit up here. Quite the pain in the ass for underground mole men like myself. All right, let's bust this open, that open. We'll go ahead and knock that back. All right, boom, boom, boom. Just trying to give myself plenty of room. Okay. That should do it. I don't think we're going to have much problem at this point here. That should be big enough to get everything up, I think. Yeah. We'll do 1 more row out here. Pop that. Okay, and we'll go back 1. And we're going to need to do the same thing over here. Perfect. Whoops. Oh well. That's fine. All right, so we're going to put a torch here. We'll put a torch here. We need to open this one up just a bit. Done. You can see this over here was our accidental misclick. Okay, so we'll know if this is going to work if I slap that down there and there's plenty of room. There is. Looks like we'll be just fine. Again, when I click on this, you can see it's not started. It says it's incomplete. I need 3 more of these little guys, and then it should work. Now, this thing is hooked up. You can see it does not see the sun. That is because it's nighttime. We're about 30 seconds away from it being daytime. I'm hoping that this thing will run because basically these right here are what powers this. Now, if this doesn't work, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to punch straight out through the top. Now, that's real easy with our catalytic lens. The problem is if we punch out through the top, we may run into some issues. And yeah, you can see that it is now daytime, but the solar generator is unable to see the sun. I'm assuming that's because we're underground. So what I'll end up doing is I'm gonna go build our other 4. It could be because the sun's just rising that it's over the horizon and it's not counting it. I don't think it's that smart, but you never know. We're gonna go make the other 3, and if the sun still isn't hit, then we're gonna have to punch the top out of this. And I am be a little concerned with that because then a lot of things will be able to come down and play with us in ways that I may not approve of. Anyways, guys, give me a second to make those 3 other solar panels, and we'll pick up with a completed salinization plant. All right, so you can see now that I've got all these things on, you click this button to complete it, and it will say you're complete. You can also see we are at a max height of 18, so I was right. It is simply going from basically the ground up, not from the block above the ground. So keep that in mind. Now the problem that we have is we need to make sure that this sees the sunlight. So to do that, we're gonna go all the way up. Okay, that one should see the sun now. That one should see the sun now. And we step over. That one should see the sun now. And that one should see the sun now. So hopefully all of them are seeing the sun. You can see this one's producing. You can see this one's producing. They're both doing 600 joules a tick. Let's make sure you've got power. You sure do. Let's make sure you've got power. You sure do. Okay. See, those are rocking and rolling, bamming and jamming. Click on this. You can see that we are heating up. So basically, the temperature is kicking in. This can get up to 1,700 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a little warm. Now, I'm hoping this isn't like a boiler and that it's not going to explode when I jack some water into it. So at this point, I need to get water from right here up to that pipe or this pipe. I'm probably going to run it to that pipe over there. We're just going to run it around like this. So I need a bunch of these transfer cables. Transfer cables aren't too bad. We just need some stone. Let's see. Do I have any stone here? No. Do I have any of the slabs over here still? I know I had a bunch of the slabs. Yeah, I don't think these are going to work for what I need. Nope. Okay, so what I need to do basically at this point is I need to turn you off. There we go, because I want the cobblestone to go inside of me. I just need to break one block. There we go. And then I put you here, and hopefully that will let me see that. Yep. So we'll pull a stack of that out. I believe it's like this. Yep. So we're going to do 2 batches. There we go. And I believe I need 1 piece of glass. If I recall, it's been a while. There we go. And we go transport, or transfer, sorry. Transfer, right there. That's the one we want. You can see we got stone slabs, glass, and redstone. I have redstone, yes. So pop that. Click there. Of course, it's going to be difficult, because why not? All right, put you there. Bam, bam. That gives us, did I do it reverse? Oh, it literally won't work with anything other than normal glass. Fine, be that way. It's okay, I can pull normal glass out. Ain't no big deal. Honey Badger don't give a shit. There we go, now we got 16. All right, so now we need to connect this thing with water. Now, I can't access this at the moment. God, I hope this doesn't explode. If this explodes, it might end the Let's Play. Fuck. See right there? It's not connected. Damn. That means we're going to have to actually use Mekanism pipes, I believe. Because there's no way for me to connect it otherwise. I don't think. Now, I can try doing... All right, let's try some of the Mekanism pipes. Now, I believe the Mekanism pipes are EMC-able, I believe. Whoa, that scared the shit out of me.
Party.
Holy fuck,
What
dude.
a stench.
Oh, man, that freaked me the hell out, dude. I came out of the chair on that one. All right, so these are mechanical pipes. They can move fluids. That's a basic. That's the advanced, and that's the elite, and that's the ultimate. So to get these, we're going to have to kind of work our way up. So let's just make the basic pipes first. So I need 2 steel ingots and a bucket. So let's do steel. Drop you out. Steel, and we need just a normal bucket. I'm just going to make one because if I recall, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If I recall, I can't pull out the buckets because it keeps pulling up buckets of other liquids. There we go. So that's a basic mechanical pipes. All right, so to go from here to the next tier, I need a enriched alloy, which we'll put right there. We'll surround over this. That's going to give us the advanced mechanical pipes. God dang it. All right, okay, now we need the reinforced alloy. Reinforced alloy, whoa, wrong setup. Reinforced alloy is just going to be some diamond dust and an enriched alloy. Not a problem. Diamond dust, diamond. Fine, we'll take that. That'll work. Break you down. I still have you right there. Yes. So I'm gonna need some diamond dust from the crusher over here. Whoa, shit! What the hell? Okay, that's not good. I don't see a spawn spot over here, do y'all? How the fuck? There's no spawn there. Okay. I'm not gonna freak out. Okay, I just need to pull. Ah, damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it. There's two. Need a little bit more than that. Ah! It's too good! Alright. Got him. There's 9. Okay. So we'll bring these over here. Put you on the left side. That's empty. So we'll put the diamond dust there. And what is it that we needed to put in the middle? Is it one of these? Yeah. So I need a couple of these. We'll put that in the middle. Now is diamond dust... No, it is not EMCable, which is a bummer. Alright, so that gave us 3 of these. We'll loop these around. That's going to give us 8 elites. To go up from there, we need an atomic alloy, which is just basically this with compressed deep obsidian. This can pull 16 millibuckets a tick. That's going to be more than we need. So my question then is going to be, can we interact with this piping system with this? And I don't know if we can. So let's see. Boom. That's connected. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it is not connecting here at all. That is a real bummer. That is a real bummer. So basically what I have to find out now is some kind of transitionary system to go from this transfer node here to this one here. The reason I want to use this one right here is because this little thing right here can produce an absolutely asinine amount of water. You can see this is pulling 8 millibuckets a tick or more. To get this thing, to get this thing running at optimal otherwise, I'm gonna have to basically use like 16 aqueous accumulators to get the same effect. Holy shit! That's a mean tank. So, fuck, I don't know. Let me mess around with this and I will find a solution. All right, so after some playing around, here is the setup that I have. This is not optimal at the current time. I'm gonna have to play around with it, but it'll work. I have a resonant portable tank right here. This is EMCable, thank God. So I was able to just spawn one out. I have the transfer pipes going into the top, which is feeding into there. You can see it goes around over the side over there. Then I have it dropping into this. This can hold 512 millibuckets, or 512,000, which is 512 buckets basically. And then this right here, I've got max speed upgrades on this thing. You can see it's doing that. There may be some other upgrades now that I think about it. Is there a storage upgrade? Yeah, I don't think there's like a... I was hoping that there would be like a max storage upgrade. There's a stack upgrade. I don't think that's going to work for us. It's possible that it might. Let's try it. Let's try it. Because basically the issue is right now is I can't pull out of there faster than, or I can't suck hard enough, basically. Let me go up here so I can show you guys its production, and it may be filling up soon. Okay, you can see right here, we're putting in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not very quick. You can see we've already filled up on brine. We have 10 millibuckets of brine, and we're capped at the top temperature. So that's kind of cool. The problem is, like I said, it's just not going fast enough. So we're going to put a stack in there, see if that does anything for us. I don't think that's going to increase the speed any. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It may have a little bit. I can't tell. I can't tell. Either way, I don't know how much brine the machines are going to need once we get to there. So, like I said, the way the website mentioned it is they want you to use 18 aqueous accumulators to fuel this thing. That's a lot. That's a lot. So alternatively, I can probably try and make more of these. I don't think there is any faster, what do they call transfer? Yeah, I don't think there's any faster nodes that I can get. honestly. I guess I can look at pipes and see if there is. There may be. I'm not very familiar with this. Yeah, there's a bunch of different types of pipes, but I think that you eventually get to a point where you're pulling as much as you can pull with these pipes, which is kind of a bummer. So I may have to swap over to something else. Unfortunately, Mekanism pipes, they take, or Mekanism pumps, they take source blocks. So I can't just make an infinite source with that. Either way, though, this is going to make some brine pretty quickly. I will have to use Mekanism pipes to interact. So I don't know, short of making a ginormous, I mean, 512 buckets is a lot, and eventually this will fill up and that will fill up too. So that'll give me a 512 bucket overlay. But if I'm wanting to make this automated and quick, this is definitely not the best way to do it, especially if these machines consume brine faster than that one's doing. So I need to find a way to suck harder. So if any of you guys know and want to throw an option my way, feel free to toss it in my general direction. Otherwise, I'll come up with something and we'll utilize it instead. Anyways, guys, this is the start of tier 3 processing. I've still got to make the machines that will take the brine, and at that point we'll be able to turn our ore blocks into 4, so we'll basically be quadding, and then after that we'll turn it into 5, which will be the top tier. So anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next clip.